abụm isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu na temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi lụkwazị ọlụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Yes. A priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Today, in this program, Hour of Truth, topic of today is that our body is the temple. Our body is a temple. Yes. So what I'm here to tell you is that this is our body. The vessel. This is vessel. Yes. It's a temple. This our body you are seeing now is what is holding, is the physical thing we are seeing. Because this our body you are seeing, this vessel, house the spirit, the soul, and our body. 3 in 1. That is what some people call Trinity. So I can tell you, the image of we are told, even in the Bible, now that we are the image of God. Yes. The spark, the spirit jam, the spark from from the spirit. So our existence, our body is the complete temple. Even in the Bible, we are told now during the time of the old that they built the physical temple. But today, that now our mind, our spirit is the temple. That whoever that want to worship God in spirit and in truth. So you being spirit with your soul and body is complete temple. And how you clean your inner temple, your inner soul, your inner spirit, makes it to be a befitting dwelling of the spirits. All this is what we look into. But before we dive into today's lecture, important announcement. Don't forget that we are still in the month of March. Our monthly ritual for the month is still ongoing. You can join us anywhere you are, all over the world. Distance is never a barrier in what we do in the temple. This morning I have gone to the temple to make declaration, pray, and make sacrifices upon the lives of those that join us. My children all over the world, friends of the temple, children of the temple, members of Ordinary Restoration Evangelical Mission and Consecratory Group. We keep doing it till the last day of the month to visit the waters to pray. Then we come back to temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers. Yes. If you are interested in today's join us in the monthly rituals, or you have any question in today's lecture, or you want us to do deep consultation for you, look on your screen, you will see my number. My number remains 0805 7837672 or 0813 8243871. Now let's proceed. Like I told you today, our body is the temple. Now I'm here to tell you that our body is a complete temple for you to be receiving the spiritual radiations and guidelines on what to do, on what to be doing in order to perfect your temple. How holy your temple will be is entirely a problem. Depend on how you appreciate this God-given gift of life. Note, like I told you before, that there is millions of souls in the interior world begging, pleading for opportunity to be given to them, for them to reincarnate here on earth. So you must appreciate God-given opportunity to be here in this gross material, to get perfection, so that you will be able to contribute to your quota as a matured human spirit, as a worthy ancestor. Now I'm here to tell you that the ball is in your court. Nobody will stop you unless you stop yourself. So you begin today to appreciate this God-given opportunity. Your back brain is your spiritual antenna that connects you to the supernatural forces and supernatural vibrations, and they bring it down to your frontal brain for earthly interpretations. However, what you make out of life is your entire business. But I can tell you that Chukwu have given us all we need here on earth. He gave us all the wisdom, all the advice, and all the lives and gifts we need to function here on earth perfectly. But many people, out of their ignorance, they deviate from this particular God-given mission and gift. So how do you pay attention to make sure that this temple remain clean? You know that cleanliness is next to godliness. Now I'm here to tell you the importance of keeping your thoughts, your volition pure. I'm here to tell you the importance of reawakening yourself, the inner you, intuitively, so that you remain connected with the spiritual vibrations that make human beings. Human beings, somebody can be mad now, mad, right? But being your spiritual self is when you activated your spiritual you and they are working your spiritual you. You'll be able to recognize the strength embedded in you as a human being. Now, you will appreciate the God-given opportunity, the God-given gift of vessel, and God-given opportunity to be here on earth. Then appreciate it. And if whatever you appreciate, you guide and cherish it. So I'm here to tell you, child of God, what effort have you made to make sure that this temple of Chukwu Okike that is in you remains clean? I mean your heart, your spirit, and your soul. How clean are they? Have you turned your inner heart, your innermost being, into a dumping ground for refugees and garbages by filling your thought with filth, negativity, thinking evil, wishing others downfall, filling your mind with those negative thoughts? By so doing, you are distorting this temple. Your character, your behavior can distort this temple and make it dirty. And once you is dirty, your heart is dirty, it radiates negativity. Your spirit will no longer be functioning well the way it should be, because you made it possible. Nobody can make your innermost being, your spirit, to be dirty if not you. By what you harbor and nurture within your thoughts. And those things you nurture within your thoughts become reality, and they help to weave the effect of life. So if you don't like negative things happening in your life, begin today to activate the inner you. Begin today to use that your inner spirit to recreate positivity, to recreate those good things you want in your life. Understand the importance of spiritual exercise. Doing all those, creating time for prayers, creating time for meditations, creating time for noble and intuitive awakening. By so doing, you are engaging the spirit, you are making the spirit to be pure. Yes, you will become one of those people that are regarded in the Bible as people that are pure in the heart. Mwachukwu, child of God, when was the last time you engaged yourself in those things that will clean your spirit and avoid those negative lifestyle that will darken your spirit? So if you really want to change the radiation, the vibration, and whatever that is happening within your spiritual arena, you must learn how to engage yourself in those noble and joyful activities, those things that will brighten your spirit, those things that will bring joy, those things that will make you to remember your true self. Very important. The same way, I'm also urging you for you to understand that what made up you as self, as your body, comprises the spiritual you, which is the spirit and the soul and your body. So, and this your body is a vessel. given to you by Chukwu, so that your spiritual you will be able to function in this gross material. Now, that comes the question: how often do you pay attention to your health? Very important. Because if you don't appreciate this God-given gift, yes, of life, God given opportunity to be here on earth, you will not appreciate the importance of maintaining your own health, your own life, your own body. Your body must be kept clean. Avoid those things that are dangerous to health, those negative lifestyles. Watch what you eat. Yes, those things brings your body to dormant situation. Spiritually, to always cleanse your spirit. We cleanse our spirit by constant spiritual exercise, constant meditation, which is like recharging our spirits, constant spiritual praying, constant quiet time. All those is how we cleanse and activate our spirits. But today, now I want to go to how we can keep our body clean. Those things you know that is dangerous to your health, that will help diminish your health, you avoid them. Because if you appreciate that you are loved by Chukwu, by giving you this vessel for you to function here on earth, you do everything humanly possible to guide this your body not to fall ill out of your own carelessness. Some people are sick today out of their own making because they are careless. We were told that smokers are liable to die young. Some certain habits you are not supposed to be eating. Those eating habits, those things you are not supposed to be eating that are dangerous to your health. But because you did not value this God-given body, you engage in eating those things that will defy your body in one way or the other. Both your eating habits, your drinking habits must be for the good of God. If you really, what somebody appreciates is what the person keep clean. If you appreciate your car, you keep on washing it and keeping it clean because you appreciated it. Now, most people, I can tell you that 50% of people living here on earth don't even appreciate their body because they didn't understand that their body need to be keeping clean and keep in a healthy condition. Because they didn't appreciate that Chukwu love them so much, give them this opportunity, they abuse it. So my brother, my sister, whatever you are eating, this thing that you are eating, is it what will help your body to grow, to remain healthy, or is it something that will diminish your health standard? Because when you treat your body carelessly, it simply means that you didn't appreciate Chukwu for giving you this particular body. So you do everything humanly possible to make sure that you maintain healthy living. Very important. Mind what you eat. Do everything to make sure that your body remain clean. Healthy lifestyle, having your bath as you should be. Make sure you keep your body clean, because cleanness is next to godliness. If your body is full of dirt and everything, you will not attract positive vibration and clean spirits. So one, appreciate the God-given gift and then ensure that this your body remains healthy. Sometimes what we eat out of ignorance is what is jeopardizing our health. I'm here to tell you that before the advent of this orthodox medicine and the Europeans, our forefathers have been in existence thousands of years. Let me tell you, there is no sickness that solution to that sickness is not in any land. Any sickness that is so people are prone to, the solution to that problem is in their land. Believe me, do you think that these flowers, grass, plants I are seeing are just for jamboree or just to beautify the world? They have work. As we speak, I can tell you that it has been a very long time I took orthodox medicines. You know why? For me, I believe in these green, I call it green teas. Yes, because maybe you don't appreciate them because they are not processed. like green teas, those expensive green teas, supplement people used to buy. I can tell you that all these green teas, green leaves, vegetables, flowers you are seeing, those plants contains all the nutrients and the properties our body needs. Whatever that is contained in orthodox medicine that is highly chemicalized, then have the same plants, leaves, vegetables that contain the same properties and even more. So for me, I advise people to from time to time to detoxify themselves and enrich their cells. Let me tell you, our body contains like 3.2 trillion cells. It all depends on the body size anyways. But what I can tell you is that the tissues form the cells and cells form the organs. And once those cells, tissues that form the organs are weak, the organs become weak. Like example, if somebody is having kidney problem, if the cells, the cells that work in the organ are weak, the organ will be weak. So what we have to do, once you are above 30, the body stops releasing what is called gratumine, meaning that the body is no longer nourishing the organs and cells by its own, by itself. So what he needs that you need to be eating those natural things, organic things that have these natural properties and vitamins to maintain those things, those organs and cells, keep them in a healthy condition. However, orthodox medicine, it just gets quick. Orthodox medicine, what it does is it will give you the immediate solution. However, they deposit chemicals that will be a problem of tomorrow because of those preservatives and rest of them. They will gradually be weakening the organs and cells. So for me, I recommend this using natural herbs, flowers, and rest of that. I will mention some. If you are taking these things, let your food be your medicine. What? Because the body is designed in a way that the body has the capacity to be healthy if the right minerals, vitamins are provided. So I will advise you from time to time, go and look for soursop leaves, look for guava leaf, look for mango leaves, handful, look for miracle leaf, look for scent leaf, and look for moringa leaf, these 6 leaves. You understand that these leaves are just mere leaves, right? They are very organic, because those people that are planting anything, don't planting manure or fertilizer on the mango or moringa, that retain their organicness. Learn from time to time. Like me, this morning, last night, I took my green tea. Yes, in the night again, last thing to bed, I will take my again. This early morning before food, I will take again. Do you understand? Morning and night. These things are not medicine. This is our normal green teas. You see, because it's not processed and in a way that is powdered form and well packaged from Chinese or from Philippines, and you pay huge amount of money to get them. I can tell you natural taste. Do you know that orthodox medicine is not up to 200 years in Nigeria? Do you know? The missionary is not up to 200 years. Have you asked yourself what have our forefathers have been feeding on thousands of years? Let me stop you. What I can tell you, pay attention to your spiritual life. Pay attention to your health life. Because for you to remain in these gross materials, your body needs to be working and radiating optimally. Your spirit needs to be healthy to radiate optimally so that you remain healthy in the land of the living. Let me stop here. If you have any question, my WhatsApp number remains, look on your screen, you see it, 0805 78 37 672. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke, ekwem na ọ dị ihe siri m ike ka Chineke na-apụghị izi m ụzọ m ga-esi lụgbuo ya, n'ihi na ọ mazụrụ ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya, ya gazie. May the blessings of Chukwu be with you all. May you be protected, may you be blessed now and forevermore. Ya gazie.